At this point, it's fairly common knowledge that hybrid events are a combination of virtual and in-person events. And it might even seem pretty simple, but there are actually a few different ways you can go about it, and it's really important to know what your options are. That's why here at Endless, we've crafted a handful of models to help people fully grasp the concept. So let's dive in. Hi, I'm Katie with Endless Events. In the early days of hybrid events, not much thought went into the virtual audience's experience. It was basically just a live stream of an in-person event, which didn't really do much for people at home. In a post-COVID world, it's time to step up your hybrid game. Sure, some people will be comfortable returning to live events, but the accessibility of virtual events has made a huge impact on the events industry, and that is something that will continue on in the future. So let's get into the 4 hybrid event models that you can adopt. First up is Model A, the Star. This consists of one on-site studio location with 10 to 50 in-person attendees. We recommend using a studio because you'll want to enhance the production value for the people who are at home. You can add more graphic elements, beautifully designed environments, and enhance lighting and camera shots. The Star model would also include one on-site indoor or outdoor networking space, a small independent caterer, minimal travel arrangements, and a virtual platform for networking. This is currently the safest and cheapest to implement COVID-19 compliance for, mostly because of the limited number of in-person attendees. Next up is Model B, the Moon. This model would consist of boutique hotels or small to medium independent venues with one large presentation space, up to 5 breakout rooms, and a maximum of 200 attendees in person. The catering would be provided by the hotel or the independent venue. Model C, the Planet, resembles the Moon, but it's larger in scope. Bigger convention spaces and hotels with one or more large presentation spaces come into play here. You're looking at up to 20 breakout rooms and 500 to 1,000 plus in-person attendees. There's more room for social activities, and catering is provided by the venue. Lastly, we have Model D, the Satellite. This model would consist of small to medium independent venues, or pods, with one or more independent venue viewing spaces receiving the feed, and a small stage for regional speakers. With the satellite model, you can get creative with your venue selection and even switch it up each year. This technique is used when room capacity at studio events or face-to-face events is insufficient, or when you want to connect groups of people who can't travel. So instead, they can gather remotely in their pods to have their own live events in other locations. You capture the essence of the video and audio on site at the live event and stream it out to the pods. Now that you know what each of the 4 hybrid event models are, take some time to think about which one will be best for your next hybrid event. For real-life examples of each of these models, head to our blog post. And as always, if you have any questions at all, reach out to us here at Endless because we are always ready to help.